Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and of course everybody who identifies in between, I'm back playing more RuneScape. Let's see how we get on today. Exception, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Pardon? Doing well, I'm glad to hear it. I am, not doing so well myself. My mental health is pretty rough at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is, you know. It'll pass at some point. I'll get back to my normal, you know. It's just one of those things. Unfortunately, like most people who struggle with their mental health are never cured, for lack of a better term, right? Most people, like, they have good periods and bad periods and they come and go, and you know, like normal people, even people who don't struggle with bad mental health have bad times and good times, you know. It's just when your mental health is a constant struggle like you have, it's a case of bad times are really fucking bad, you know? And I think that's what, you know, a lot of people don't really consider is when a quote-unquote normal person has a bad week, they just feel a bit shitty. When somebody who struggles with their mental health have a bad week, it's really bad. And in my case, I've had a bad week for the past like 3 weeks. So it's not been great. But it will pass eventually, it always does, it's just crap why it's here. Does that make sense? You had trouble with a script your friend needed on his business trip. Okay. I hate it when people just do things you enjoy. Which I was talking to my dad about it, and he's like, you know, just do things you enjoy and get over it. And I'm like, the problem is if I could just go and do things I enjoy and enjoy it, I wouldn't be struggling with mental health issues. I would just be sad, you know? That's the difference between being sad and struggling with mental health issues. Is if you're sad, you can do something about it, right? You can do something you enjoy, you can go and have some fun and you feel better. If you have a legitimate health issue, in this case of the mental variety, that's not the way it works. There is a chemical imbalance in your brain that stops you from enjoying things. Right? My dad is very lucky that he has never struggled with his mental health. So he just doesn't understand, and I don't blame him for that. You know? He could go and educate himself and learn things. He doesn't, which is a bit of a problem. But like, if you can just go and do something you enjoy and have a good time, you're not struggling with depression, you're sad. You know, and there's nothing inherently wrong with either, right? Like, there are some people in the world who are just sad for whatever reason, something bad has happened, they've lost a loved one or whatever, and they're sad, and that's okay, that's normal, that's the way it should be. You know, humans experience an entire spectrum of emotions, and, you know, those emotions are not always good. You know, that it's normal to sometimes be sad or sometimes be demotivated or sometimes whatever. But like, if you are a quote unquote normal person, you can go and enjoy things even when you're sad. You know, if you like playing bowling, you can go and get some friends together, play bowling, and you'll have a great time and you'll feel good about yourself. If you are depressed, you will spend the whole time there wishing you weren't there because you feel miserable even surrounded by friends and doing something you enjoy. And that's the difference. And that's something that my dad just doesn't understand because he's never experienced, right? Is you can be doing the best thing in the world. You can be, you know, and you'll still feel depressed because it's a chemical imbalance. It's why, like, famous and rich people and whatnot who have the money to do literally anything in the world still end up taking their own life. Penguin. Because they've got all that money and they've got all the ability to just do whatever they want whenever they want, and yet they're still depressed because of chemical imbalance, right? And there are, you know, there are meds and there are things you can do and therapies, and I'm on meds. I've done therapy before. I didn't find therapy particularly helpful. Meds generally helpful, but sometimes you're just gonna have a bad time, and that's okay. You know, like I have been struggling with my mental health long enough where I know that this will pass. It might take a week, it might take a month, but it will pass, and I'm just waiting it out, right? Because in general, my meds work. It's just, I've had a rough month, you know, with my cat passing away and some other things in my life that I've not really talked about on stream and don't want to. But it's being rough, right? So naturally, I'm just struggling, and that's okay. It's annoying that it gets in the way of me doing things I enjoy, but that's the way of life. Yeah, my old man, my 24-year-old cat passed away last month, and it's I think that's like what started the downward spiral. It is something that I talked about on stream or a blog post about. So yeah. But I do understand that not everybody gets to come stream every time. I didn't want to just be talking about it every stream, so. You have now lost one of our cats a couple of years ago. It can hit hard, especially if they've been around a while. Yeah, it's around for 24 years, almost my entire life. I don't. It's so weird not having him around, you know? So I think it's like didn't set in the beginning. I was kind of okay, and then I just kind of, you know. So how is Minecraft going? What are you doing in game? Are you playing mods or vanilla or what? Tell me. I want to know. I want to know your mod list. Sorry, I had to. Oh, so I'm just probably gonna do like half an hour today. I don't know. There's a call. Let's go. Playing vanilla, you don't play that often, so catching up with new stuff doesn't feel like vanilla a lot. Right now working on Iron Firm, have to move the dang villages to it. Oh, I hated those days. Which is why I'm only playing one account at the moment, because I'm just so distracted. But yeah, I've not played Minecraft in a while, and I don't want to because so much has changed. I'd probably play like 112 again if I was going to play Minecraft. Yeah, like in vanilla especially, moving all those, I nearly said prisoners then. I guess they're kind of prisoners. All those villagers up in the skies. You gotta build all the friggin' tracks and shit. Put all the doors down and whatnot. That's an elaborate canal to transfer him by boat. But when he got he ran back home. Oof. Oof. Why did you go with canal rather than track? I guess water is easier to get. You didn't have a whole lot of iron to make the tracks make sense. Make sense. Ugh, I'm so sleepy today. I guess that's the depression, right? It's annoying because I slept like 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. so I've not even been awake that long. I guess not. I guess it's kind of chicken and egg, right? You want an iron farm so that you get iron, but you need to use a lot of iron for the tracks to make the iron farm to get a lot of iron. So you went with canals instead, which is actually really clever. I can see why that would be a problem. I can definitely see why that would be a problem. Ugh. I need to check something. Right, guys, I am gonna head off and go back to bed because I feel dreadful. I'm still going live every day, the short streams, so catch them while you can. Hopefully in the near future I'll be back to normal, but we'll see. Exception, thank you for hanging out, much appreciated. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or evening. Whether it's live the video on YouTube